Hey guys, Brian Kochi here, Media and Marketing Manager here at Whissel Realty Group. And I wanted to share with you some of the Facebook ad changes that I found out just to hit the market. There's been a post going around the internet. I wasn't sure how much was true. I was looking into it. I ran some ads and I found a lot of it was true. So I wanted to kind of share with you guys what I found out and how this affects at least us personally as real estate professionals and some of the workarounds we're doing. So let me kind of read through some of what the post said, and so we can get to that. So one, you have to state if you're running and I'd like to credit the person who wrote this. I don't know who it was. People just keep copying and pasting and saying, copy from another group, important, share it. So if you wrote this, thank you. I'd like to give you credit. I don't know who you are, but let me read through it and kind of give you my feedback as we go through. So you have to state if you're running an ad for housing, credit, or employment. When you select housing, you will have more limits to your audiences. Yes, this is true. And I'm going to go through an ad in a little bit to kind of show you how those changes affect. But yes, that's true. Minimum location targeting is now a 15-mile radius. Previously, you could do 1 mile around an address. Again, true. Sucks, but it's true. No more age-based targeting. Your ads will show to everyone 18 and up. Again, I don't have an issue with that for the most part. There are some situations where I do have an issue. I'll explain what that means, why that is in a minute. They're limiting some interest targeting. Okay, that's fine. They've been kind of honing in on that for a while, but you cannot exclude any interest. This is true. I have some ways around this, but this is true. You cannot exclude any interest. So you can't exclude real estate agents, realtors, anything like that. So if you're showing ads that you want to target to clients, it'll show agents as well. No more lookalike audiences at all. This is huge. It really sucks. Yeah. So that's kind of what's going on so far. So let me kind of dig into what that means for us. We can't run ads for neighbors only open houses. One thing that we do, part of our 7-day listing launch program, which we'll tweak, and there's ways around this. But we like to do targeted Facebook ads saying, hey, anyone that lives within a mile of this address, let's show them the ad, invite them to our neighbors only open house. Cool, cool, cool. At this point, we can't do a 1 mile radius. That kind of sucks. We can do things like custom audiences and phone numbers and stuff like that. But we can't do a 1 mile radius, which pretty much sucks for that. Also, we can't run any ads that advertise alcohol. A lot of you guys know Kyle Whissel. We have done our beer and wine open houses, stuff like that. Well, if you advertise alcohol to people under 21, Facebook will deny your ad. Imagine that. I've done that on accident before when we were doing a East County Eats, and we're showing, this is the food and it pairs great with a beer. They pick up on that and deny it because it's advertising alcohol to people under 21. I get that. So for a while, we were advertising all of our East County Eats and everything East County to over 21. If we were including that in housing, we can't do that anymore. Let me see what else we got going on. Okay, we can't exclude people. And here's one thing that I found out that may be different, but we can't exclude people that have been to our website. So we may get duplicate leads. I like when I was running ads for open houses, I would create a lookalike audiences for people that have been to our website, run ads to them, and exclude people that have been to our website. So that way we're getting people that look like these people, but they haven't been to our website. So we're getting all cold traffic. So I get new leads coming in, and I go over and over and over again. I just ran some ads this weekend. Already I noticed at least one duplicate lead. So there may be a way around that. I just saw that when I was checking this out. And we can't exclude real estate agents. So let me show you. Let me see what people are saying. Let me show you some. I'm going to show you an ad and kind of dig into a little bit how what this looks like and what some of the workarounds I'm doing. So let's bring that up. So, all right, let me know in the comments if you can see my screen. I'm going to go slow. I think I have a little bit of iffy connection right now, but if you can see my screen, let me know in the comments so that way I know I'm showing you actually my screen rather than just talking about it and no one can see it. Let's see. All right, while we're waiting for that, I assume you can. So, okay, good. I'm already seeing people say they see it. So, when running an ad for housing, you have to click this special category. So I just went to Ads Manager. If you need to know how to get there, go ahead and Google it. That's a different video. But I'm in the Ads Manager. I hit Create Campaign. This is where you're going to have to click. I'm creating a campaign ads for a special ad category. Ads related to credit, employment, or housing. Okay? And you choose housing. So again, these are open house ads, coming soon ads, just listed ads, that sort of stuff. And I'd be curious to know, with your guys' opinions, if obviously listing videos would be a housing, but would a market update, would we have to choose this? Would a buyer tip or seller tip where we're informing and it's educational as opposed to actually selling, would we have to show it then? I don't know. Probably be safe, yes, but I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to do lead generation. That's what I like to do for my ads. I'm not going to worry about naming any of this stuff, but I want to show you what it means. So Facebook page, yes. So here's some of the things. Custom audiences. This is where I would have my lookalike audiences. No lookalike. No lookalike, which sucks. But I just found you can't exclude. And so let me see if I can do... I think I can exclude website traffic. I have the blog traffic. Here we go. So this is good. I can exclude this. This is what I wasn't sure about earlier. So yes, I can exclude website visitors, which is great because I don't want people, when I'm running my open house ads that have already been to our website, I don't want to get those duplicate leads. But you can't have lookalike audiences. What you can do is you can create custom audiences for people that watched your previous videos. So if they watched a listing video, if they watched any listing video, you can add those in there. If they watched any of your buyer or seller tips, you can add those in there. So that's great. Cool. United States, no, I want to break it down to San Diego. That's where we are located, San Diego, California. Here we go again. 15 miles is the smallest radius. I can go up to 50 miles. That's a lot. But 15 miles is the smallest radius. We used to be able to put in an address. Now we can't do zip codes. Actually, I think we can do an address, sorry. But still, it's that 15-mile radius. So yeah, Matt just mentioned, we're almost there, Matt, about excluding in the detailed targeting. Let me see. So Matt, let me get to yours. Brad, I'll get to yours in a second. Actually, Brad's question is, let me show this. I don't believe this is in Canada yet. With that being the case, would you suggest running targeted ads and lookalike audiences so I can keep the retargeting for a time when these features are removed down the road? Yeah, lookalike audiences have been working really well for us. I don't believe fair housing is, the fair housing rules are applicable in Canada. I don't know. I don't live in Canada, but what I heard at the boot camp with the video boot camp with Jesse Peters and Michael Thorne, fair housing is not the same in Canada as it is in the United States. So I would doubt they're removing this. Let me hide this. Oops. Matt mentioned, again, we'll get to right in a second. One thing I noticed too, when clicking the housing button, you cannot exclude portion in detailed targeting. Yes. There, high current comment. But again, you can't exclude people based on custom audiences, just not lookalike audiences. Okay, I talked about that. Age, again, not 18 to 65. So I don't think we can do the beer and mimosas and Mary's donuts because it'll be advertising to 18 years old, which is illegal to. So we can't do that. But I think we can change the creative, change the text a little bit. I don't think people are only coming because of the mimosas. I think we can still do something like that. But anyways, something to note. Can't change gender. This has been, I think it's been denying ads if you've been targeting female or male in the past. So that hasn't been an issue for a while, but now it won't even allow you to change it. So this is where I think it gets interesting. This is where I think it's most important for those of you guys are watching, the detailed targeting on what we can target. So again, can't do lookalike audiences, which are huge. Can't do tight end things, but you can do, so it's nice that it has suggestions. Again, real estate broker, real estate entrepreneur. These are not people I want to target for open house ads, just listings. Those aren't my main target. My main target are consumers. So, and again, you can't exclude that. So that sucks. So things I was looking at were like, I saw there was like house hunting. So house hunting, that's a good one. I added in things like renting, rent.com, rent to own, I think is a good one. I did even things like home improvement. One of the big determining factors if someone is looking to move is they do some home improvement to get their house up to snuff. Also, it's going to show it to people that are just handymen. That's fair. But getting people that are upgrading their house to sell it, getting in front of them early, showing them some open house ads is important. I did things like Zillow.com or Zillow. So I did Zillow. I did not do Premier Agent, Zillow and Trulia. That's what I do when I'm targeting real estate agents. But I'll do Zillow, Trulia. You can do homes.com. They took away the likely to move a while ago. Homeowners? No, you can't do homeowners. Let me see. Audience definition is unavailable. That's weird. Oh, because I excluded this. There you go. There it is. Now it'll show us the size. So, and once you start adding some of these things in here, realtor.com, that's a good one. Thanks, Matt. Again, excluding realtor.com pro, realtor.com. And then once you start typing in some of these, you can go into suggestions. First-time buyer, that's probably a good one. Starter home, apartment list, lease, renovation, home repair. And you got to be careful about being too specific in any one thing, because this is going to be people include any of these, not all of these. Property finder. You guys get the gist. I don't want to add too many. I think I have about 10 to 15. And this is just general looking to buy. If you wanted to get more specific, I saw in one of the comments, people were looking for, like if they wanted to target a senior community, I think you can do no more AARP. Well, I don't know about that. I haven't dug into being specific yet. Again, I think this launched 2 days ago, so I'm just starting to dig into it. You can add a connection type if you want. You can change the placements. You can do the cost, all that sort of stuff. This is kind of cool because we're doing lead generation. It can do average cost per lead. I don't think this is new. I've been using Ad Espresso for the longest time. Now I'm using the Facebook Ads Manager, so I'm still figuring out some of this. Ad Espresso, from what I saw, doesn't show that option to choose housing, and I don't want to run ads that will get either denied or get us in trouble. So we can go into that. This is just the rest of the ad stuff. I'm trying out some carousel ads. Again, something that Ad Espresso wasn't allowing. Now that we're allowed to, I'm going to try it out. So hopefully that answered some questions for you guys. Hopefully if you guys have some feedback, oh, you can't even see me. Hopefully if you guys have some feedback, you include it in the notes before. I'm just digging into this. I've had a couple hours to work on this. If you guys have ideas on targeting, which I know Matt Metzger was filling us in, thank you. If you have ideas on best practices or any horror stories about accounts getting banned, let me know in the comments below. But that's kind of what I have for you here. Hope this was helpful. We're sharing stuff like this. Feel free to join, subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Whissel Way, or our Facebook group, The Whissel Way. I know we keep it difficult for you. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you as soon as I got information, as soon as I had some sort of knowledge for it. Lena, you're welcome for the breakdowns and thoughts. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this helped. I will talk with you later.